Welcome to the Kingfisher Project. The Kingfisher Project was established here at WJFF after my daughter, Rebecca Pisall, was shot and killed due to her heroin addiction. At her memorial service, her former teacher, Mr. Ogazalik, read her essay. It was about an injured kingfisher bird she had rescued when everyone else gave up. And Kevin and Barbara were at the service, and Kevin, Barbara, and Mr. Ogazalik and myself decided to start the Kingfisher Project to draw awareness about the opiate crisis here in Jeffersonville and across the country. And now, the Kingfisher Project. My name is Julia Pisall, and I am the co-founder of the Kingfisher Project here at WJFF radio station. One of the things that we wanted to do was reduce the stigma, because 5 years ago, nobody was talking about it. And it seems now, even though the problem seems to be getting worse, more people are talking about it, and there's becoming more solutions. We've had the DA, we've had the sheriff, we've had family members, we've had people who are in recovery, we've had people who are not in recovery. I hope people get out of our show that there is hope for them. There is hope for someone who is struggling with addiction. And I hope they know that they are not alone, that there are other people who are suffering. And I hope that they also know that there are services available, and they're becoming more and more, and that family members need to talk about it more, talk about and raise awareness. And I hope the family members also know that they are not alone.
It's difficult to find anyone who hasn't been touched by this epidemic. Every person has a story of someone in their inner circle or close to their family that has experienced this heartache.
My name is Annette Kars. I am the president of the Tri-County Community Partnership and the program director for Hope Not Handcuffs Hudson Valley.
Hope Not Handcuffs is a pre-arrest diversion program, deflection program, where it's a single point of entry, so to speak, where someone can walk into a police department suffering from addiction, and they can just ask for help. The officer on duty will call our angel coordinator. We will dispatch an angel. That angel will come out to the police department within 20 minutes and assist that person into treatment. It's been incredibly, I don't want to say easy, but to get people involved, because people are looking for a way to help.
This answer has been proven to work. So, people in police departments and communities are realizing that this is a movement that's spreading. Our communities are coming to us telling us we want you to do this.
So I'm Guy Farina. I'm a detective sergeant from the town of Montgomery Police Department. I've been a police officer for 16 years. I'm a drug recognition expert for the last 12 years.
It's proactive law enforcement. We flood our criminal justice system with people who are committing crimes because of their addiction. Well, if we help them with their addiction, then the crimes go away. That's the theory, and that's actually what's happening.
My name is Sandra, and I'm a citizen activist in Sullivan County, New York. We saw that the opioid situation had seeped into every crevice of our community. I am an avid roller skater, one of the oldest women who plays roller derby on a variety of teams, and we have a local roller rink. At the roller rink, we were hearing stories about families, about kids being prescribed this at opioids at the emergency room. we knew that the staff who worked at the rink, the kids who skated at the rink, and the families who were involved at the rink, that they too had been affected by this. So we decided to host what we called the Skate Against Heroin. And we got everybody to put on roller skates and to bring attention to the need to talk about this and to take away some of the stigma. It became such a wonderful community-wide conversation in the rink, having elected officials there, having law enforcement there, having public health people there, and also having not-for-profit organizations at the rink to be able to offer information. I've served on health boards for the county. I've served on not-for-profit boards, legal boards, all of these different boards where we need to be talking about and looking at the collision course that folks end up on when they are entrapped in the opioid spiral. So educating people, creating new leaders, empowering individuals who have an idea and want to empower families. They want to empower individuals who have been impacted by this. That is the grassroots response here in this community, and that's the part that I like to think that I've had a part in helping along the way.
The top's not burnt, we're good. We could definitely eat. The bottom's burnt. Creativity is a foundation of so much of this. Is someone being able to create or imagine the type of life they want, the possibilities that are available to them. My name's Thomas Bosket. I co-founded ENGN, where we're sitting with Isaac Green-Diebel. It's a civic creative center in Callicoon, New York. I think that the biggest thing with prevention is what Marty sees in something like this, is giving people that alternative. It's simple, but then the pieces that aren't simple, I think, is putting together the package of making it a non-judgmental place, a place that's accepting. You know, there's certain criteria you have to have: that safe space, surprise, surety, and sharing. The way that I was raised was very more practical, like thinking like, well, imagination is like for fairy dust and goofy stuff and playing around. It's about being able to change your mind about something, you know, to be able to think your way out of something that's confusing or overwhelming.
Well, 5 years ago, if somebody said, "You're going to have a radio show with Kevin and Barbara," I would have said, "Are you crazy?" This is a problem that's not going to go away, but maybe together we can come up with a solution. And like I said, 5 years ago, there wasn't we didn't know anything about Suboxone. We didn't know any, and we didn't even know, like with my daughter, I had no idea where to take her, what resources. I didn't know where to go. So I hope that everybody would know, even in Sullivan County and Wayne County and Orange County, wherever you are, there are resources available.